Evening bus hums through the city, foggy glass and crowded sighs. In my ears a quiet chorus, winter waits beyond the lights.
Lean my head against the window, tired eyes trace moving cars. Then I see the first decorations hanging like a line of stars.
I thought Christmas was still distant, just another month away. But these tiny shining colors
turn the gray sky softly brave. First Christmas lights on my way home, sparkling over streets of stone. Through the glass and through my headphones, city winter turns me on. First Christmas lights, gentle and warm, falling on this working form. In this bus that shakes inside, I feel something come alive.
golden trees on every corner, red and green along the road. People laugh in blurred reflections, breath like ghosts in drifting snow.
All the hours of tired mornings melt into the glowing air. Every little strand of brightness feels like someone saying care. First Christmas lights on my way home, sparkling over streets of stone. Through the glass and through my headphones, city winter turns me on. First Christmas lights, gentle and warm, falling on this working form. In this bus that shakes and sighs, I feel something come alive.
Piano climbs above the engine, guitar shimmers slowly rise. Drums roll like a quiet thunder as the neon paints the skies.
Soon I'll step into the cold wind, follow sidewalks lined with glow. Carry home the soft beginning of a long, bright winter
Snow is falling on the pavement, city glowing red and green. Every window frames a story I am watching in between. Hands in pockets, chilly evening, breath is hanging in the air. Every pair of laughing lovers walks right past my empty stare. I pretend I do not notice, but my heart is not that wise. All this light around the sidewalks, can I warm my quiet eyes? Alone this Christmas night, I'm walking through a world of hand in hand, searching for a place to put all this love I've never planned. Alone this Christmas night, I'm dreaming of a shoulder-fitting mind. Somewhere in this frozen city, someone's waiting for my sign. coffee shop is full of faces, chairs for two and empty three. Should I try a random greeting or just let the moment be? I keep asking silent questions to the softly falling snow. Where do people find their person? How do lonely hearts let go? Alone this Christmas night, I'm walking through a world of hand in hand, searching for a place to put all this love I've never planned. Alone this Christmas night, I'm dreaming of a shoulder-fitting mind. Somewhere in this frozen city, someone's waiting for gently telling love is not a race in time. Maybe I don't need the answer to appear in flashing lights. Just one step and one small greeting could rewrite 100 nights. So I wrap my scarf in closer, let the carols fill the street, whisper to the quiet distance, we will surely someday meet. Alone this Christmas night, but softly, hope is sitting by my side. Till the year turns one page over, I'll keep one more heart-sized light. Quiet room in wooden drawer, folded wall still holds its warmth. Scarf and gloves in gentle colors, waiting for a winter morning. Slide the drawer and feel the fabric, wrap the scarf around my neck, pull the gloves on like a promise. Step outside and taste the air. Every breath draws little halos. City wakes in silver tones. On this street I know by heart, something softer starts to fall. First snow on my scarf tonight, tiny flakes on careful lines. Another year is passing by, whispered in the winter light. First snow on my scarf tonight, lands and melts then fades from sight. But the quiet in my chest says this season fits just right. Hands in pockets, corners freezing, footprints writing down my name. Gloves get wet with shy white flowers, falling slow and drifting close. All the days that ran behind me fold like clothes inside a box. I just breathe and watch the skyline, let the moment settle in. First snow on my scarf tonight, tiny flakes on careful lines. Another this season fits just right. Strings are rising with my heartbeat. Piano goes beneath the sky. Distant lights blur into color. Time moves on, but so do I. Every note like knits soft patterns. Every drum a gentle mark. All the years I used to worry now just rest upon this scar. On the way back home I'm walking, snow and fabric breathing slow. Brush the edges with my fingers, thankful for the passing snow. When I fold them in the drawer, they will keep tonight inside, till another winter morning comes to say that I survived. First coat of December, morning light slips through the curtain. Wardrobe doors sigh as they open. Winter waits inside the silence, breathing memories in the dust. Reach into the dark old wardrobe, find my first coat of December. Still the fabric keeps your laughter folded deep between the seams. On this quiet winter morning, I can hear last year returning. Lonely streets, but my heart's warmer as the cold air brushes in. First coat of December on my shoulders, every step feels softer, getting closer to the boy I left behind last winter. On this gentle, bittersweet commute, elevator hums like a bass line. City yawns in blue and silver. Coffee steam curls up like questions, drifting back to you and me. On this quiet winter morning, I can hear last year returning. Lonely streets, but my heart's warmer as the cold air brushes in. First coat of December on my shoulders, every step feels softer, getting closer to the boy I left behind last winter. On this gentle, bittersweet commute, piano rises with the sunrise, brushes dance across the snare drum. Every chord turns key to memory. Let the whole band swell, then breathe. When the evening lights grow softer, I will hang this coat in order, keeping just a trace of winter for the next December morning. Morning traffic in the distance, and city buildings still half asleep. Hands in pockets, collar lifted. Winter hums beneath the street. Writes a sentence in the sky, tiny joke with empty spaces, only I can hear reply. First white breath in the quiet city, floating like a slow sunrise. Nothing new but it feels different, winter's looking through my eyes. First white breath in a simple moment, turning into something more. Snap a picture of the morning, keep it like a secret door. Phone held up against the skyline, draw a heart into the air, let it fade above the traffic.
Like a thought I leave up there.
All the days I felt so heavy melt a little as I smile in this small and hazy circus. I'm the kid for just a while. First white breath in the quiet city, floating like a slow sunrise. Nothing new but it feels different, winter's looking through my eyes. First white breath in a simple moment, turning into something more. Snap a picture of the morning, keep it like a secret door. Piano footsteps on the pavement, guitar shimmers softly glow. Drums are breathing with my heartbeat, let the rising brass wind blow. Bus doors open, people hurry, I walk slower, breathing light. Every cloud that leaves my lips now
Leads me gently into night.
December night grows long, room is small and still. Box of tangled lies waiting by the sill. I open up the box, find a little string folded from last winter. Quiet, gentle thing. One click in the dark, warm gold on the wall. Feels like all the seasons turn with something small. First winter light in my room, one tiny glow changes all. Lonely but softly it blooms like snow that has yet to fall. Shadows move on old books, photos on the shelf. Every year this moment helps me meet myself. Playlist in the background, soft chords in the air. Same song, different feelings, settling everywhere. First winter light in my room, one tiny glow changes all. Lonely but softly it blooms like snow that has yet to fall. Piano climbs slowly high, drums breathe wide and low. Every note a small spark, making inside snow. Turn the volume lower, let the evening stay. First winter light still glowing guides me on my way. Rose-colored light in my room, one tiny glow changes all. Lonely but softly it blooms like snow that has yet to fall. On my wall the room is quiet, calendar curls at the corner. City fades through the window, midnight waits between the numbers. Fingertips on paper edges, turn the last page into view. 11 months of tiny sketches, every square remembers you. All the days I almost wasted, all the dreams I never kept, pressing on my chest so heavy, like a sigh I never. There is still December left, one more breath, one gentle step on this last and silent page. I can rewrite, I can rest. Yes, there is still December left. There is still December left. Soft as snow along the edge in this quiet earth. On this wall I find comfort in what's next. Names and plans and fading ink lines, crossed out hopes and second tries. Little stars on lucky evenings, empty squares for late goodbyes. All the nights I kept on running from the things I never said, now they sit beside my shadow, leaning on my never. But there is still December left, one more breath, one Drums roll slow like distant thunder. Guitars rise and start to glow. Piano paints a trembling skyline. Every chord lets old days go. So I smooth the paper softly, draw a circle round today. Leave the rest of squares wide open. Let December lead the way. Phone face down on my phone face down on my table. December night, breathing slow. One small tap and the screen glows. Things to do this year appear. Scrolling through my own handwriting. Tiny stars beside old plans. Half of them still standing open like unread messages from me. It's a little sad and kind of funny. All these boxes still unchecked, but this quiet winter evening gives my heart a second chance. Things to do this year, still on the memo. Sitting in the glow of my room. Didn't cross them out, but I'm still here, breathing in this gentle gloom. Things to do this year, lines on a diary, waiting for a softer truth. Maybe what I need before it ends is learning how to care for you. Time was dancing on my wall. I was always someone's background in my story after all. So I write my name between the two, just like a promise in the snow. Be the main character this winter, even if I move slow. Things to do this year, still on the memo. Sitting in the glow of my room. Didn't cross them out, but I'm still here, breathing in this gentle gloom. Things to do this year, lines on a diary, waiting for a softer truth. Maybe what I need before it ends is learning how to care for you. Piano lights a path inside me. Guitars echo all my doubt. Drums are counting every heartbeat till the fading lights go out. Phone face down, I close the window. Let December fill the air. Leave a few blank lines for tomorrow. I'll be there. I'll still be there. December slips in through the window. Quiet evening wrapped around the room. I press the button on the heater, wait for warm air to softly bloom. Little clicks inside the metal, faint vibration in the floor. I can feel the air get thicker, like it's been here once before. As the first wave starts to circle, I forget what I was doing. In the gentle rising temperature, it's your face that comes in view. Warm air in this December room, but my heart is still a coat of blue. Every time the seasons start to turn, I remember standing next to you. Warm air in this December room fills the space but not the empty part. You're the thought that makes the quiet burn, making winter out of my heart. Breath is no more fog and silver, hands don't need the extra sleeves. Still the part of me that missed you holds this distance, never leaves. All the walls are slowly glowing, floor is losing all its chill, yet my chest stays like a window, frosted over, waiting still. Warm air in this December room, but my heart is still a coat of blue. Every time the seasons start to turn, I remember standing next to you. Warm air in this December room fills the space but not the empty part. You're the thought that makes the quiet burn, making winter out of my heart. Piano rises with the heater's hum, drums roll softly like a distant train. Every chord is tracing out your name, stirring up the dust of hidden pain. Strings coming like slowly falling snow, wrapping all the corners of this place. Even as the night grows soft and bright, I can warm the memory of your face. Timer light blinks in the silence, heat is settled in the dark. I turn off the glowing heater, but keep you folded in my heart. December feels calm and tender as the last notes drift apart. Room is finally getting warmer while my winter learns to start. This won't fit with December evening under city glow. Winter rain draws circles on the road, streetlight halos in the misty air. I unfold my quiet waiting thoughts
Underneath my small and tired umbrella, raindrops tap a gentle ticking time. Crowded cars move slow like distant thunder, breathing in this cold and easy night.
Then the air grows thinner on my skin, every drop falls softer than before.
Something in the sky begins to change,
Like a
secret opening its door.
reflection. Tiny flakes dissolve against my hand. City noise feels suddenly much farther as the world turns silent where I stand. Every flake replaces one old worry, melting on the sleeve of my coat.
Somehow all the months behind my back feel a little lighter as they flow.
When rain turns to snow in the dark of the evening, clear drops becoming white,
I watch them slowly.
my umbrella blooms with
A brand new season,
first winter falling down.
quietly on me.
Piano rises like a distant shoreline. Drums and guitar shimmer in the sky.
All the silver raindrops turn to starlight as the snowy chorus lifts me high.
Footprints follow me along the pavement, where then snow are hanging in the glow.
I close up my umbrella for a moment
And walk into the night.
with gentle snow.
Screen light in a quiet room, winter night outside my window. Headphones on like gentle hands, first soft piano starts to bloom. Streaming app shows winter mix, year-end playlist back again. Same old cover, same old title, like an old and honest friend. Every track I know by heart, still it hits a different way. New scenes playing in my mind over last December's fade. Year-end playlist on repeat tonight. Every song is small and glowing light. Same old chorus, brand new feeling. Winter stars with music healing. Year-end playlist in this quiet space. Familiar notes in a different place. All these echoes softly say, you have made it to today. Snowflake icon on the banner, little sparkles on the screen. Names of songs like private chapters from the years I walked between. I remember crowded subways, laughing in a coffee line. Now it's just my breathing slowly, but the warmth still feels like mine. Year-end playlist on repeat tonight. Every song is small and glowing light. Same old chorus, brand new feeling. Winter starts with music healing. Year-end playlist in this quiet space. Familiar notes in a different place. All these echoes softly say, you have made it to today. Strings rise under fading cymbals. Guitar shimmer gently climb. Piano opens like a window. passing time. Every drum beat holds a memory. Every chordless one go free. All the winters I've been carrying fall in tune inside of me. Screen goes dark, but I keep listening to the silence in the air, humming pieces of the last song as December pulls a chair. If these tracks return next winter, I'll press play and softly smile.